Quick disclaimer, guys, I'm by a busy street, so this video might be kind of loud at some points. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you may have seen from the title of this video, I will be doing a Heart of Darkness recap. This novella is about a man named Marlowe who discovers the truth about the enigma that is Kurtz. Marlowe and Kurtz are the two main characters that we'll be focusing on today. For some quick background information, both Marlowe and Kurtz work for The Company, which is basically an organization from Europe that focuses on the ivory trade in the African Congo. Starting off, we have our protagonist Marlowe. His characteristics include being an eloquent storyteller. He can operate and maintain his own steamboat, and he's often curious and skeptical about everything that people tell him, especially when it comes to Kurtz. Throughout the novella, we learn that Marlowe has always had a desire to explore the blank places on a map, and in this time period, much of the world remains unexplored, Africa included. In his journey, Marlowe learns about the heart of darkness that all men have, himself included, and although most people try to hide it, some give into it, and a prime example of this manifestation of darkness in a person is seen through Kurtz. Kurtz is the chief of the inner station, located at the heart of Africa. This character symbolizes Europe's unfiltered intentions. Basically, Kurtz is the embodiment of all the bad that Europe is doing to Africa and its people, all for the good of the ivory trade. With that being said, author Joseph Conrad highlights that the men working for The Company focus solely on money and advancement. Going back to Kurtz, his overall character utilizes cruelty as a means to achieve success. This aspect to his persona was never known to the people he left behind in Europe. So as far as everyone knew that was in Europe, and as far as they were concerned, Kurtz was a talented musician, an excellent painter, a natural-born leader, a humanitarian, a genius, a very charismatic man, and an eloquent writer. This story can be interpreted in many different ways that can lead you to a rich analysis, but I personally think that Kurtz is such a dynamic character that he's easier to write about. First off, his name is already a lie in itself. Marlowe is quick to point out that in German, Kurtz means short, and this is ironic because it's mentioned in the book that Kurtz is indeed very tall. Something that I have to say regarding Kurtz, his last words on his deathbed were, "The horror, the horror." It's kind of like, "The horror, the horror." This phrase is very famous in literature, and with good reason. In the Connell Guide to Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, it's basically a book about Heart of Darkness, author Graham Bradshaw includes many meanings to Kurtz's last words. These words are believed to have meant that Kurtz may have been referring to the ruin of his insane ambitions. He could have been contemplating his own death, the loss of his ivory, the loss of his woman. By the way, he had an intended wife, or I guess he had like a fiance back in Europe, and he had a mistress in Africa. He also could have been passing judgment on himself, life, the universe in general, his last meal, or an internal pain. Something that I really hope that y'all get from this video is that the level and intensity of cruelty that Kurtz used on the African natives was what enabled him to, although it enabled him to produce a lot of ivory shipments, and Europe loved him for that, it kind of cost him his humanity in the sense, and his character, I guess, because he basically turned into the very thing that he kind of swore to destroy or exterminate, which were the savages, also known as the native Africans who lived in the Congo, and also known as the brutes. Okay, by tapping into the darkness that all humans have, Kurtz proved to Marlowe that regardless of appearances, lifestyles, money, no one is truly safe from their own darkness within. In case any of you guys were wondering, I did in fact read Heart of Darkness. I also read a lot of summaries about it, and I read a lot of in-depth character analysis stuff about it too. If this video didn't really help you out, then I'm sorry, but thanks for watching. And if you guys want more of these types of videos where I go in depth or give a quick summary of the book, it's probably not gonna happen. I don't really know why I did this video, because I mean, I have been reading. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, in case you know anyone who might need this video, just like send them the link, you know. Thanks again for watching.